Hi, it's Anita from Angelic Awakening. Welcome. So I thought I would just come in and talk to you and just connect into the energy today of the angels because it's a special day today. The angels really wanted me to connect in with the new moon's energy and just bring through the messages of what we need to know right now as a collective energy. I was going to do a video on the galactic connections tomorrow, but that's been delayed because I'm waiting on a particular deck. So what wanted to come through, which is very impromptu and very special, is to tune into the new moon's energy tonight in New Zealand, and all around the world it's happening, the new moon eclipse in Gemini. So it's obviously has a very special energy to it, and Spirit really wanted me to just tune into it and just share with you guys, all that are watching the replays and live, just messages from the angels, what we need to know right now that's going to inspire us, create hope, give us empowerment, information, just any kind of energies that we need right now, like whatever we need. So what I'm going to do, as always, I'm going to connect into the energy first, and then I'm going to just allow through what needs to come in, and that's purely because I'm a channel of the light. That's what I serve. That's what I'm about. I am an unfiltered channel. I just allow Spirit to work through me because I serve for the highest good. So whenever Spirit passes messages, I trust and I allow. And I always only allow the purest, highest light in. And that's just through training over many lifetimes as well as this lifetime. So it's something that you learn as an art. And I have been teaching a new program called Channeling the Light. So I'm going to start promoting that as well. So hello to all my fellow participants in that course who are watching, as well as anyone joining us tonight. So welcome into the energy. So got a beautiful candle lit, got all the angels here, we've got a various amounts of cards, so we'll see what messages come through. So what we're going to always start with is just placing our hands over our hearts tonight like this, and just taking 3 deep breaths and recalibrating and reconnecting with our hearts today. So and our purpose tonight is to invite in the energy and gentleness of the angels to welcome in the new moon's energy, to help us to recalibrate, reintegrate, to receive upgrades and downloads, to receive whatever we need from this video from the angels. So we invite in the angels to stand next to every person who is watching, to bestow upon them blessings, joy, love and light, and just allow us to be open and receptive to the love of the angels. So we also wish to set the purpose for gentleness and just whatever you need from this video, just to be receptive to that. And so it is. So welcome. So tonight it's all about gentleness. It's about connecting into the new moon. So I've got the new moon card here, which I put up. So this is just a mandala of a new moon. Normally with the new moon you're not able to see it in the sky, and what the new moon energy about is to do with new beginnings, new start, new fresh growth. It's just cycles in which we are connected to in Mother Nature. So Mother Nature has a full moon and a new moon, so there's always a time period in between. And the same with the new moon, it brings new opportunities, expansion, creativity, light. So even though you may not see the moon, it is still present. And also there's a special eclipse tonight, which is happening under Gemini. So I'm going to tune into this portal and just see what messages the angels have for us, really, because this is very impromptu, and I just wanted to give back to the people that watch my videos and say thank you to all of you, gratitude, because without the people watching I couldn't do the work that I do and spread the light as much as I can, because I need every single person watching to take what resonates with them and take it and share it with others, and then this creates a ripple effect. So thank you so much for watching my videos, and saying thank you to every single person that watches the video, takes in the angelic energy and shares it with others. And you may do this through osmosis, through naturally or actively talking about what you're learning, what you're remembering, and what you already know as well. So tapping into your innate wisdom as a sovereign being. So that's the new moon. So I thought we'd start with a bit of a meditation to just get us into the energy of the new moon. So the best way to connect with the energy is always to do it through meditation, and that is because that is when you're most receptive to the energy. So what I'll do is ask you to close your eyes, place your hands on your lap or wherever it's comfortable, and we're just going to invite in the angels and the new moon. So just close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and just take several breaths, and just consciously taking that breath and breathing in white light. So you're just going to start visualizing white light as you breathe in your in-breath and blow white light on your out-breath. So just breathing in and breathing out, and just connecting with your breath, your presence, your awareness of just your body, connecting into the now, and just taking those gentle breaths in your own time. And as you're doing this, I ask the angels to now surround you in a bubble of crystal pure white light. So as you're taking in these breaths, you're now starting to visualize the beautiful crystal color white, the cosmic white light it's called. And it comes from above you and surrounds you in a bubble of light, and it's got many rainbow facet colors. It looks like a crystal, and it surrounds you with this bubble of lights. It's got pinks and greens and yellows and blues, and it just feels so natural and so at peace. And it almost feels like when you start to see the sunrise, you feel that connection to the sun and you're in awe of it. Feel that sunshine as well, shining through this light, this beautiful gold white light, this Christ consciousness that comes down as well. So as you're being surrounded by a beautiful bubble of light, you're also receiving the sunlight from above you. And it's almost like even after a storm, you can feel the sunlight breaking through the clouds, and it shines down on one spot. Feel the sunshine focusing on you in particular, and just feel the light and pull it down into your heart and outwards, and feel that light, and really just cherish the light as well, and just feel that sunshine entering you. And the sunshine represents the divine masculine in the cosmos, and just feel the radiant sun or the divine masculine energy surrounding you in protection and strength and light. And then feel above you a beautiful moon, bright. Hi, apologies. So where was I? So in that moment of pause, we now reconnect with the energy. And as I was saying before, visualize the sunshine, and then visualize a beautiful moon that comes to you and connects to you. And this beautiful new moon's energy is above you, and it comes down now through your crown chakra, and feel a beam of moonlight coming down and connecting with your crown chakra, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral and base. So feel that pure moonlight entering into your heart and expanding outwards. So you've got the combination of the bubble of light, you've also got the sunshine and the moonlight. So really feel those energies integrating into your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body. And just breathe it in, take your time. Really connecting into your presence, your soul. So calling your soul down now to your heart. Asking your soul to overlight you in this process of becoming the most powerful, awesome version of self, the most beautiful, light version of self, becoming the most sovereign, honest, clear channel of the light. So just allow yourself to receive the moonlight energy, the sunshine, and the light of the Creator. So just welcoming in this gentleness, this peace, and allowing it to just place around you this eternal light and eternal love that is there for you. And the purpose of this today is to connect you into the new opportunities and the new awareness of the 5D consciousness, as well as the new energy of just being in your presence, being in your soul, connecting to that higher power of yourself, trusting yourself, liberating yourself, freeing yourself from what no longer serves you, and allowing yourself to be in this moment with the angels. So place your hands on your hearts now, and now invite in your guardian angel, your team of light, whoever needs to be with you to surround you as you watch this video, and just feel their love radiating to you. So they're just now surrounding you, and they're saying that we love you, we honour you, and we're here for you. So they really want you to know that. And your angels also want you to know that their love for you is eternal. It can never be taken away, can never be diminished. They love you that much that they will stand with you for eternity and beyond. And just know that you have so much help around you, and know that they are looking after you. So that's a message for all of you. And just also in this beautiful energy, I also see some animals coming in. So invite in your animal spirits if you have any. If there are animals that you adore, or if you can feel into the energy of animals, invite the animals to be around your feet to support you in this video, because animals love supporting humans. It is their joint purpose. So the animals are saying invite them in. Is there a particular animal that's come into your energetic field that's trying to get your attention? What colour is it? What shape is it? Just really feel into the energy. And they're really bringing the message of joy. They want people to understand that they are so excited with the movement forward for humans, and they're really wanting to participate in this evolutionary process, so that they're able to stand by our sides and walk with us on this path, not alone. So we wish to give thanks to the animal kingdom as well for doing that for us, and honouring them as well on walking this path. So what the general message is, know that you are pure love, know that you are supported, and know that you have everything you need. So now just open your eyes, and just holding the light and just the peacefulness, and just imagining a candle in your heart right now, and just setting an intention for the new moon, if there's anything that you want to manifest for the new moon. So they're asking you now to hold that vision within your heart, and this candle to carry that to the moon, to help you with this manifestation. That is step one, is asking for what you truly desire from the heart. You can write it down, you can place it under your pillow, you can do whatever it is that you feel that resonates with you. There is no one way fits all. And they're saying, with this candle, set your intentions now. So as I place this candle, you can set with the new moon energy any intentions you wish. And then leave it to Spirit, surrender. And just let it go. And let Spirit bring it, and bring you whatever it is you desire in a form that is best suited for you in divine timing. Because life has a funny way of giving you these miracles and gifts when you least expect it. That's the message. And that things always manifest. Your heart's desires always manifest. How quick it manifests is up to you. So they're saying with the new moon energy, whenever you manifest something, if you keep yourself in alignment with your higher self, and keep yourself as in alignment into the light, it comes to you faster, because it's like attracts like. But if your vibration is low and stuff's happening, and life happens, and the angels are supporting you with that, but they're saying if you really want to work with your team of light to manifest it faster, you can. It's your choice. You have free will. And there's also a balance of divine will and divine law and divine timing. So work with your team of light to manifest your heart's desires. That is almost the biggest message for this new moon, is that you can have anything that you want as long as it's in the highest good of all. There is enough of abundance to go to everybody, and know that you're not selfish if you're asking something for yourself. So if you're wanting more happiness in your life, if you're wanting a car in your life, if you're wanting better relationships, you can manifest it on a new moon. And the new moon just kind of sets up the energy, sets the tone until the next full moon. It's almost like it fast tracks your manifestation. It's one of those things that helps to evolve that manifestation, like of the cycles of the moon. So really important, really good information if you don't already know. And if you do, this new moon is all about fresh starts. It's really a huge portal for us to really follow our heart's desires, because things are manifesting really quickly and they want us to get in alignment really quick, because we are such powerful beings right now. We don't want to create the world we don't want to see. We want to create the world that we want. We want to create the opportunities for ourselves and our family and our loved ones by serving us first, because serving thyself first always ripples out in a positive manner. And the light is saying that opportunities happen when you least expect it. And in order for you to be open to receiving that inspired guidance or inspired action is in the moment. You can't get it any other time. So if you're stuck in the past, you haven't let go of stuff that's kind of holding you back, or people, places, situations, you're not going to be able to see the opportunity, and it will come back around until you get that opportunity. So don't ever think you are not able to get your heart's desires or manifestations. So all of us have something planted within our hearts when we are first created. We have a seed of creation. We have a divine reason for being here, one of our main reasons, and we all have an individual divine spark. And tonight it's about reconnecting with that heart desire, that true connection of why you came here. To remember that we're all sovereign beings. We have our own higher self and I am presence, or souls. And really this new moon tonight is really special, because it starts to open up the portal again to allow us to reconnect with that divine part of ourselves. It's almost like embracing our shadow side, the Gemini, having a shadow side and a light side, and finding that middle ground and accepting both polarities and just being in the moment and manifesting with where you are right now. Because all that matters is where we are in the moment. It doesn't matter what we did in the past. It doesn't matter what we're doing in the future. The moment that counts is the moment we have in this moment, and you never get that moment back. So make it count. And the angels are saying that the doorway opening for us is to bring more harmony and balance back into our lives, because the last 12 months have been really up and down, as you know. And the angels are saying with this new moon, it's starting to manifest following your heart's desires, but also bringing back balance, the Gemini balance, integrating your shadow side. So you might find that you're actually a lot more aware of your shadow side, and whether you choose to do work around that is your choice. But the Gemini season really brings in those aspects of light and shadow, and it makes you, it illuminates that for you to see. And so Spirit is saying, like, it's a great time to start looking at both sides of yourself and seeing yourself as whole, not separate. So sometimes the ego likes to talk about division and that you don't belong anywhere, you are separate, you can't be in that group or that family, feeling isolated. That's all the ego's, like, what it's been tripped into believing from surviving, the surviving mechanism. So we are evolving now to the point where you're able to start superseding your ego, and this is the gift that we are being brought with this new 5D consciousness, is the understanding and the heroism and being able to move past the ego. There's always going to be an aspect of ego, but it can be, but your soul can strengthen and that can become weaker. So it's almost like it will always exist, but it will get to a point where it diminishes in humans, and then it stops to have so much power over us. So we're really going through a growth spurt, the angels are saying, in regards to the ego as well. So you might find that shadow aspects are coming up, shadow patterns, programs, and it's a great time to start really looking at your shadow side, especially in winter in the southern hemisphere. Tuning into nature and the moon cycles, it's all about going into the void and sitting within that and being okay with it, not knowing what's going to happen, embracing what you actually don't see or do see. And it's a great time to just unravel things for yourself in your own space, in your own time. Because winter is all about hibernation, it's about centering, it's about listening. It's about taking stock, taking time out, reviewing your life, where you are, what you're doing. It's a great time to pause and stop and rest, because I know we all need rest. And the angels are really asking you to look at your life right now. Where can you promote more rest? In winter, our bodies naturally slow down. We want to eat more comfort foods. We want warm foods. So listen to that, honor that. And the angels really want us tonight just to be receptive that they are helping us, and through this video and through the vibration of this video, they are sending you a lot of love and a lot of support and gentleness right now. This world is crazy, and they understand, they can see the chaos on the planet. But if you can just do you and listen to yourself and spend time on your own, you will benefit the 5 people or 100 people that are not in alignment with themselves, or not looking at themselves. Like that one, they're equating one powerful person who's awake, who's conscious and who's centered, versus 100 that are not. That one person can affect these 100 just by being in their own centeredness, their power, just being themselves, being the light, being the duality, accepting all of that. They really want to promote that as a strength. So if you have the time and the energy and the capability, please, please, please stop, take a breath, stand back from your life. It's about recuperation. We've been through a tough time, all of them. Every single human on this planet is going through a mass awakening. Whether you're already awakened, you're awakening more. This is the big thing with this portal, the new moon. Leading up to this, with all the eclipses, you get an accelerated awakening. And it's like what I was talking about in the meditation. It's like the clouds are spreading from the darkness and the light's coming in, and it kind of hits you in the third eye and the throat and the heart. It's about awakening. It's about seeing the truth for what it is out of a fog. So people waking up are also coming out of a fog. This fog that's been put over us to cause amnesia. Mass consciousness is waking up. Like there's no more can you hide. You need to wake up. So people that are asleep are going to be forced to wake up, because there's like a scale. So mass consciousness is waking up. They've decided this is what's going to happen. So you either have to go for the ride, or if you resist it, it's going to persist. So it's becoming more of a thing now that all of us support each other. It's almost like we've put our hands up to be on this planet at this time to wake up. So that's really where I'm going with this energy. So I hope these messages make sense. So we're going to tune into the Palladian energy. I'm using the Star Temple Oracle and see what they want to say to us, what messages we want to get with these cards to inspire us, empower us, enlighten us, help us with understanding, or any information on the new moon. So the first card I've got for the messages from the angels is Mother of the Sea Goddess. I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. Mother of the Sea, 44, master number 44. So the message with this card, as it was what I was talking about, go with the flow. Balancing the oceans. We're also going through a lot of balancing of the actual oceans. Mother Nature is trying to rebalance. And she's saying that one way she's doing this is through the goddess energy. She's awakening more goddesses on the planet to bring it back into balance. And the more that she's able to awaken the goddess within each individual, the more power the goddess has to rebalance the planet. And she's saying that master number 44, she's talking about Mother Gaia. With the transition that we are going through, the 5D consciousness, we are also moving through a great abundance of time and energy in regards to new energy entering the planet. And we actually need to encourage each other to spend more time near water, drink more water. It's almost like it's a transmitter. And the more we're able to embody the divine feminine, and even if you're male, to embody the divine feminine and actually spend time with water or nature, and spend time drinking water and having foods with high vibrational water in it, content, it's going to help with your evolutionary process. So this message, Mother of the Sea, is saying that this is all here to nurture us, to support us, to revive us. Water is replenishing, it revives, it helps us to cleanse out the old, it allows the new to come in, the flow of energy. And in this card you can see all the different spheres of light. And it's all about flow, it's all about flowing. And I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. Surrender. Surrender is a big subject. Surrender is something that can only be learnt through heartache and pain. When you're at a point where you can no longer hold on to something and you're trying to control it so badly. And when you choose to let it go and actually truly surrender, that's when the miracles occur. But you almost have to have a kind of the ability to have faith and trust in the universe and in spirit. But it's funny, when you take that leap of faith and you surrender to the divine, you notice actually things work out for you in a better way than you thought possible. So the message, strong message is, if you're having any struggles, please actually take the time to surrender. Ask Spirit to show you how to surrender. Surrender can be done through prayer. Surrender can be done through meditation. Surrender can just be saying to your angels, I've had enough. I can't do this anymore, from your heart. Please help me. And that's all you need to do, is give permission to the angels to surrender. So that's the first message. The next message, the Holy Child. So it says Starseed 22. So we've got 44 master number and 22 master number. I am a divine child of the universe. Look at that picture. I am a divine child of the universe. We are all innocent in truth. Remember that. That's one of the messages. And the other message is we are all connected with the stars behind us. We all have a place, a reason, a purpose to being here. It's almost like we're part of the connective web, the spider web, the cosmic web. We all belong here. Every single soul that is in the cosmos belongs here, deserves to be here, and they want you to remember that. So honor yourself. It's a nice card, isn't it? Thank you for all the messages and support. I'm glad to be back. I've missed everybody. I just needed to take some time out to recuperate, regenerate, rest, as what we were talking about winter. It is time, sometimes you need time out and you need to look after yourself. And once you do that, you actually replenish yourself, so you have more to give as well. So always remember, you need to pause along the way. That's the biggest lesson I think I've learnt. So, next card. This is called the Mystic. Magic. I weave my magic and surrender to the universe. Second time surrenders come up. So the big purpose tonight, big mission from Spirit, is trying to encourage you to let go. I weave my magic and surrender to the universe, number 30. So as you look at that picture, she's moving forward. She's letting go. And she's just moving on. She's not thinking about where she's going, what she's doing. She's just trusting. And the blue ray is all about trust. Archangel Michael, faith, trust. These are the big qualities that are coming up right now. If you want to embody them, call in Archangel Michael. So the big message, surrender. Remember to have faith and to trust. Not easier said than done. But once you start putting belief in Spirit, you find that you just feel invincible, because you have the power of the Creator behind you. You have the power of the angels behind you. Whatever team of light you believe in, you're invincible when you have them and you know you're supported. This is an absolute truth. This is not something that wavers either. Spirit is saying they always have your back. No, 100%. They never waver. You are the one that gives up on yourself, or you're the one that kind of doubts. They never doubt you. They never lose faith in you. They never lose hope in you. They're saying the more you're able to believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, trust in yourself, the quicker things can come about, how healing can occur. So that's one of the messages. This is a video tonight of all different angels talking with different messages. But they just come out as one voice really, because it's a collective energy of the angels, the team of light. So we'll see what else. So we've brought that card out again. We've brought out the Holy card again. And one more card, please. Oh no, they've brought out 3. 4. Oh gosh. Where do we start? Okay, so we've gone back to this card, the Holy Child. And they just want you to enjoy this image. They really think that encapsulates the innocent of man. This is how they see us. If we could put it in a picture, they say, this is how we see humanity. Isn't it beautiful? So next message I've got is the little star divine. My inner child is whole and complete. So we've gone up from baby to child. So we're also talking about phases. We're talking about growth. We're talking about expansion. Inner child. The little star. So the star starts off with a little star seed and then grows into a child. So that little baby turned into this little girl, growing, expanding. And this is how they see us. They see us as these 2 beautiful children transitioning from baby to child. And they almost say this kind of explains man's evolution. So if man started off this way, we are expanding into this, and then we're growing, you know, we go into phases. And they're so proud of us because we have really expanded. We've come a long way, they're saying. And they just want you to show these images and show you that this is how they see us. And these pictures really, if you tune into the energy, are very gentle and loving and kind. And they honestly adore us. And they just want you to remember that. So those are the messages for those 2 cards. The next card is the Awakener. Rise out of the ashes, I rise into the golden sun. Awakener. We are here to awaken each other. This is what we were talking about. This new moon is bringing in the energy of awakening. Really, truly awakening, not just keeping your eyes open. You know, you can have your eyes open, but nobody's home. This is about having your eyes open and being conscious. That's the difference. Consciously knowing what you're doing, consciously being, consciously saying words, having awareness around what you're doing. And the last card is called Gateway of Light, Infinity. I have unlimited access to my divine mind. So this is about, so the moon in the background, what I was talking about, balance. So we've got two images here of a divine male, divine female. It's almost like the Gemini, the balance, the integration, and see the snakes intertwining them? It's all about connection, the connection you have with yourself, the connection you have with your actual shadow and light side. It's about reconnecting with yourself, not necessarily reconnecting with the partner, because if you can't reconnect with your divine masculine and divine feminine, you're going to be always looking for the other half, or always seeking something that other people can't give you. And when you find that completion, which is the Gemini season is all about, and funnily enough, just thinking about it, I had the divine masculine and female come out yesterday for me myself, and I think it's a cosmic energy, an energy on the planet right now with this new moon. It's all about union, and I talked about it in the previous video a couple of weeks ago about divine male and divine female. This is just confirming this new portal that's coming in. It's going to get stronger within us, that need to kind of solidify our connection with ourselves. Our divine masculine and feminine is becoming stronger. And what you will find is in this Gemini season, from this new moon, you're going to start looking at your shadow aspect and your light, your masculine and your feminine. And you're going to start to see things that need healing, integration, and it's all about wholeness. And it's a gateway. It's a gateway of light. Bringing these two spheres together, it creates more light in you. If you have division within yourself, imagine if everyone on the planet has division. They're not having unison and peace. You've got to create the peace within yourself first before you can actually emulate that to others. So it is all about unison. And look at them. Love, passion, creativity. When two people get together, like, you create beautiful things. It's the same with yourself. When you merge with yourself and merge your divine masculine and feminine, you get this beautiful energy. The Kundalini as well, which I've talked about. The Kundalini on the planet is waking up, and that's what you're going to find, that more people are waking up their Kundalini than ever, because it is time for us to start stepping up in our power. So that's the message as well. So beautiful messages. All right, where do we go from here? We're going to pick in some messages from the Archangels. So we've got Diana Cooper's deck. So we're going to do a pick a card. So if you can pick 4 cards. Oh, as I say that. So I'm going to pick 4 angels for you. So if you can place your hand over your heart and ask, what information do I need right now? What messages do I need from Spirit or the light? So I'm going to just do a pick a card, 4 cards. So if you can pick a number, there's no wrong and right. You can take all the messages that resonate with you. You can take one message. So pick a card or pick a number that most resonates with you. So numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once I shuffle, I'm setting my intentions for angels. So pile number 1. If you pick number 1, what message do we have for you on this new moon? So card number 1, we've got Seraphim, Seraphiel, tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. So this is one of the highest angels you can connect with in the angelic kingdom. And the message I'm getting from this particular seraphim is, open your eyes to the truth. Open your eyes. See the truth. See the illumination. See the clarity. Call in this particular seraphim, Seraphiel, tune into divine will, open to the higher illumination, understanding. On this new moon, you're going to get a lot more understanding around why things have happened the way they have, why things are going to happen the way they are, and the greater purpose of your being here. You're going to get a lot of clarity, and this particular seraphim is talking about emotions and balancing the emotions. She's asking you to look at your emotions and where is it in your emotional body? Does there need some healing to occur for you to kind of gain clarity on your life right now? And she's also saying that she's connecting with you a lot to help you with that higher understanding. So it's about higher understanding and higher integration. She's working with your stellar gateway, and she's opening this up for you so that you can receive more downloads in regards to the cosmic energy, just to help you on this earth plane. So you may be a star seed, and I'm hearing that she's helping you to open your stellar gateway. So that's message pile number 1, the new moon's energy. Pile number 2, if you resonate with the number 2. So we've got Archangel Zadkiel. So Archangel Zadkiel uses the violet flame, and I'll read it. It's time for transmutation. Carry the violet flame. I feel for you, this message for you is to say that your need for the violet flame is important, but they also want you to know that you're worthy of receiving the violet flame and carrying it around in your everyday life, and also integrating it into the here and now. So they're saying that it's time for you to carry the violet flame. So it's more than just using it. It is carrying it in your energetic field. And it's almost like an understanding or an acceptance that this is a part of your being, that you've been chosen to carry the beautiful violet flame. Because when you carry the violet flame in your environment, you transmute naturally. And it is not you transmuting, it is spirit transmuting what's around you. So the message from Archangel Zadkiel is, he's also bringing in the energy of forgiveness, mercy, and grace. He also works with that energy. And he's saying that it is time for you to stand in your power, but to let go of things that are kind of no longer serve you with the violet flame, to clear your path. It's time for you to clear your path of the clutter so that you're able to stand in your power. And Archangel Zadkiel wants to work with you to transmute. It is time. It's time to let go of the old and embrace this new energy. Message number 3. Right. What beautiful archangel? Archangel Samael. Choose harmonious responses. Act with wisdom and guidance. So if you pick card number 3, This is a very peaceful energy. And he's saying that you're craving a bit of peace in your life, a bit of peace of mind. And he's asking you to take it for what it is in your life and look at it as a blessing, because he's holding a bowl, and in Japanese, they any cracked bowl they put gold in, and they see it just as valuable, a cracked bowl versus a brand new bowl. And this analogy is talking about your life, seeing all the pieces as a whole, and knowing that without them you could not be the person you are today. And he's saying with that acceptance, you will find a deep-seated peace that you've never felt before. And he's saying it's time for you to wrap up all loose ends and really embrace the unknown. So pile number 3. Pile number 4. 4, if I'm putting it right, 4. Archangel Haniel, so the moon. So this moon is going to be very powerful for you, group number 4. Number 4. Haniel, seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. This is strong. This moon's really strong for you. It's going to bring up a lot of stuff for you to let go of. And normally in new moons it doesn't do that, but for this eclipse particularly, you are going to go through some transformation. And in order to transform, you've got to let go of the old garbage and garments that you used to have. So really it's just a letting go, and the more you're able to just let the process happen naturally, the more that you're able to embrace it, because it's almost like it's time for you to change. It's time for you to grow and expand. And this new moon eclipse is really going to bring in this new energy to force through that change, like a snake breaking out of its old skin. It's almost like the tearing away of that old skin. So you can make it easier for yourself if you just embrace it and honor yourself. Listen to your body and listen to your emotions. If you're being emotional, just try and ground yourself. If you're feeling awesome and great, embrace that. Every person's going to be different with how this transformation occurs. But she's congratulating you because it's time for you to transform, and it's time for you to step up. And she's saying that she's talking about the owl totem. She's asking that you tune into the owl spirit to help you with this, because the owl is about working in the darkness and illumination and clarity. So working with the moon and the owl spirit will help you. Right. Pile number... Oh, I'm doing one more. Okay, number 5. If you didn't want any of them, this is an extra bonus. Number 5. It might be for everybody. So what's the 5th message for everybody? Oh, okay, we're back to the same. So pile number 1. So this is the overall energy for everybody. Seraphim is saying, it's time to dance with the cosmos. Dance, have some fun. Enjoy the light, enjoy the process, enjoy the light rays coming to our planet, really embracing the change, because it's all about change, transformation, enlightenment, illumination and clarity. We're really in a time of great change, and we're birthing this creation, and that's why so much stuff on the planet is stuck. It's heavy, it's old, it has to go. So that's the message. All right. So I hope those messages served you well, and I'm just going to tune into the portal of our hearts and see what other messages our ancestors want us to know right now. So these are the ancestor cards. So what do our ancestors want us to know right now on this journey called life in this new moon of Gemini eclipse? 3 cards, please. First message, we've got Mother Mary, unconditional love. So our ancestors want us to know that we are truly, truly deeply cherished and honoured, and we are loved beyond time and space. And we are pure diamonds of light. We can reflect many facets of light. And they're saying the more you're able to focus on the positive aspects of light, the more that you're able to reflect to others, to be a mirror. And the more you're able to mirror back unconditional love, the more powerful and transformative this earth's going to be for future generations as well. So that's message number 1. Message number 2 from our ancestors, healer. So we've got shaman, shamanica, and so This is about being natural healers. We don't need to go to doctors necessarily all the time, even though if you have a proper medical condition, seek medical help. But what this is saying is we naturally are able to heal ourselves through Reiki, through crystals, through any healing modalities. We can go to other people for healing. We also can receive healing for ourselves. This message is tune into the portal of your heart, the ancestors are saying, and ask the question, how can our ancestors serve us to help us better the future generations? What can we heal for the future? What can we do now to make a difference? How can we step up and honour our ancestors and our future children and us and ourselves right now? So the healer, receiving healing, going to a healer, it's all about empowerment. It's all about letting go. So in this picture, there's two hands. We hold the power to heal. We hold the power to integrate. We hold the power. This is why these two hands symbolize us having the power, holding the truth. The blue. We are natural shaman and shaman woman. We are able to work with the land, natural medicine. So you obviously do this in collaboration with health professionals. But if you feel a strong desire to, look into natural therapies, natural whatever it is to help with your healing, foods are great healing, a source of healing energy. Even eating a diet contained of vegetables and healing substance, drinking plenty of water, like that's healing in itself. Spending time in nature, everything to do with healing. They're saying almost like this time with in June and going into winter, it's all about bringing back time and space and energy for yourself, and honoring you and looking at in yourself, your body. Is it your body, mind or spirit needs some TLC? Your ancestors want you to look after yourself, because without you guys there's no future. It's true. Can't have a future if everybody's kind of going way before their time because they didn't look after themselves. You've got to honour your body, honour this process, honour this time. Okay, last message. Angel and spirit guides. Upper world. This is just confirmation that we have our own wings, but also we are being liberated from the past. This is our moment. This is our time. This is when we're meant to rise. Arise. This is when we're meant to the angels are meant to step back and watch these children fly. That's what they're saying. It's time for us to start flying with our own pair of wings. We don't need the angels' wings. We need to fly ourselves. We need to soar. We need to liberate ourselves. We need to just stand in our power. Because they're saying all of us have this light, like an angel does. We carry it within our heart. And it's time for us to honour it and to share it with the world. Alright, I was going to channel in a message for us all. And these two particular dragons stood out to me yesterday, and I'm not sure why, but I'll go with it. So these dragons are interesting because this is the Omega and the Alpha. Alpha and Omega. And I'll read the cards and then I'll tune into the energy, but this is going to be a powerful message because I don't really truly understand the Alpha and Omega. I know it's the divine female and male of creation, but we will tune in. I know there's stars. So Omega, dragon, harness the divine feminine power of creation. So this is what it says. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. So that's the Omega. And then the Alpha. Alpha is the divine masculine. Harness the divine masculine of power of creation. Destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. So these two dragons really wanted to speak. So I'm just going to tune into the portal of our hearts and see what they want to say. So they're just asking you to close your eyes as well and just be open to receiving their energy, because I really want to download some beautiful energy from them. So they're asking you to close your eyes and just imagine again the sun and the moon, and just feeling the sunlight on your back and the moonlight on your front. And they're asking you now to see millions of stars around you, the cosmos, and they want you to open your mind to possibilities and open your heart to love, divine love, and open yourself to receiving this beautiful download from the beautiful Omega and Alpha dragons. The beautiful Omega dragon is now on your left side, and the beautiful Alpha dragon is on your right side. And they're here today to just help you to feel that sense of calm and that sense of belonging and that sense of connectedness. They now place their beautiful energies over your heart. And as you feel this connection to you, the Alpha and the Omega dragon download this beautiful connection, this internal connection to the Alpha and Omega, the light and the dark, the creation, the destruction, the balance. They're saying that you are worthy of receiving all divine light, divine love. You are worthy of all that is. You are a star child. You belong here. You belong in our hearts. You belong on this planet. You belong here with us now. The Omega dragon now blesses you with flow and peace and connectedness and love and the nurturing energy, the Divine Mother. She wants you to feel her energy as the cosmic Divine Mother. She now surrounds you in a powerful white light that goes straight to your being, and she just reminds you that you're one of her children, and she's reminding you that you belong here with me and I belong with you, and we are never disconnected. I am the light, I am the light, I am the light, and so are you. And the Omega dragon infuses this beautiful sphere of light into your heart and constructs a beautiful rainbow bridge to her heart so that you have endless amounts of energy flowing to you from the great cosmic mother. Such a gift and such a blessing. Her connection to you is eternal, child, and she will always be with you. And then the beautiful Alpha dragon now creates a rainbow bridge to your heart, and he now sends through strength and conviction and fieriness, and also the ability to let go of the old and to destroy the old paradigms, to let go of the ego, to embrace the light, but also gives you acceptance of what is and what has been and what is going to be. And he talks about visualizing your dreams and co-creating with him. And he now creates this bridge of light and sends you so much strength, like Archangel Michael, so much conviction, so much belief in self, so much trust. And he says to you, dear child, I am the Father, the great divine Father. I now bring to you the great unconditional love. I bring to you stability, certainty, and knowingness and trust. I bring to you, my child, great gifts. You are worthy of receiving all of these and more. Open your heart to us now. Know that we are all eternally connected and know that we are one. We now honor you. We are now with you, and we now give thanks to you for inviting us in tonight and meeting us. This energy normally is quite difficult to engage with, but because of this new moon, you are now able to feel our energy. We are coming to the planet closer and closer more than ever, and we are here to stand with you till the ends of time. But know that time is not linear, time is eternal, so we will always be with you. So now feel a beautiful fusion and unison of light within your heart, and just feel the dragon stepping back, and just feel yourself coming back into your body, opening your eyes. Ooh. Okay, that was beautiful. Ooh. That's beautiful though, isn't it? The two different like polarities and how they work perfectly together. I think this makes more sense to me than ever now, actually, about how these two spheres work. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we're going to go in with some final messages before we go. I'm so glad you joined me tonight. Such a beautiful time and energy to be in the new moon and to co-create this experience with you, because this is what it's about. People watching this in the replay are going to enjoy all the energy that comes through with the new moon. So I don't feel that I could have channeled those higher energy messages unless the new moon was there, because really the Alpha and Omega, I think that's the epitome of creation. They're like stars. So let's see what final messages they have for us all. They're calling us their star children. Their star children. So first message. So this is called the fourth ray of harmony, where we're talking about that balance, and they want me to read the message. So just look into the card. So this is number 6, the fourth ray of harmony. And 6 is about balance and harmony. So I'll just read that message. Let's see, I'll get the cards. So number 6. What a perfect number to get when we're talking about the divine Omega and the Alpha and Omega. So I'll read the message to you. So the fourth ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves the divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony. So I will just read the invocation for us all. So I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace for this fourth ray of harmony. I call upon the grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Gabriel to help me find balance, wisdom, and creative approaches in all areas of my life. I ask for unconditional loving assistance to outgrow problems in my life. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, and tenderness to help me grow into all that I divinely destined to be. May the art and beauty within my field authentic expression in the world. May I be held from within and grounded in my center as I approach the portal of initiation. May the unconditional loving masters and angels that serve on this divine ray of light bring it to the hearts of all beings for the greatest good. Through divine mercy, will, and grace, so be it. Beautiful. So I thought I'd end with some book messages. So I'm going to open from Louise L. Hay, You Can Heal Your Life, and a message from Spiritual Laws. So we'll just see what message we get, our final closing messages. Try something different. Right, new message. Right, let's see. Okay, this is about the body. This is about healing the body and harmonizing the body. So the message from the card was we're coming back into harmony. We're going through initiation. So this is the affirmation that Louise L. Hay uses for our body. And I'll read it out to you. Just hope it resonates with you. So in the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I am one with the power that created me. I am totally open and receptive to the abundant flow of prosperity in the universe offers. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. I am divinely guided and protected as I make choices that are beneficial for me. I rejoice in others' successes, knowing there is plenty for us all. I am constantly increasing my conscious awareness of abundance, and it reflects in a constantly increasing income. My good comes from everywhere and everyone. All is well in my world. And it is the body. I listen with love to my body's messages. I'll just see if anything stands out. So she talks about if there is illnesses around the throat. It represents our ability to speak up for ourselves. So if you're having issues around not speaking your truth, sometimes your throat can get sore. She talks about tonsillitis, how that can occur from shoving down your truth. She talks about your hands. When things are slipping through your fingers and you're holding on for things for too long, sometimes you can have issues with your hands. So your body reflects things that are stuck emotions. This is the message I'm getting. There are things around your genitals, your hips, looking at your feet, having things like boils, burns, cuts, indicates indication of anger expressing in the body. So really the biggest message I'm getting for is listen to your body, because your body reflects your current state of mind and also your past emotions. So the message is, how can you heal your body? That's the biggest message from Spirit and from this book. How can you heal your body? Looking at things that are going on around in your body. So listening to it, tuning into it, paying attention, and actually seeing what it needs. Seeing whether you need to forgive something or someone. Not just treating it with tablets and medication all the time. Even though it's important, you always want to find the root cause. Because it's almost like this initiation into this new ray of harmony. It's all about looking at disharmony and how you can bring yourself back into wholeness. Because that's why we're here. So that's the message I got from this book. And the last message I'm going to get, one of the tips that maybe we can use with this new moon. What law is really important? The law of flow. So I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read some final messages. So the law of flow. We live in a universe comprised of energy which flows like a river. Nothing is static, everything moves. Nothing and no one is separate or untouched by others. If emotions are blocked, they stagnate, so the relationship becomes stuck and stilted with yourself and others. If your emotions are peaceful, tranquil and serene, many people will want to come closer to you. The law of flow governs every area of life. Be masterful and use the law of flow to make your life what you want it to be. Go with the flow and you will reach the source. Nature does not allow a vacuum, so something always moves into an empty space. Nature does not allow a vacuum, so something always moves into an empty space. Your task is to ensure it is something better. So the law of flow, that's the final message. We'll get one more card. What is the final message for us all tonight? Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I know it's been an hour. All right, solar plexus. Couldn't have ended with a better card. Empowerment, standing in our power. Solar plexus. Sharing our power, working with our power gracefully, graciously, and standing in our power as a woman or a man. Doesn't matter which sex you are, standing in your power with love. And encompassing that in everything you do, say, and be. Spirit want you to know you're going through an initiation. This is a stage of empowerment for humanity. Embrace it. Embrace the change. Don't go with the flow and trust. This is what all this accumulation of information has been telling us. And the final message is call in Archangel Uriel to help you to stand in the light. And any other angel you wish to call upon, it's the perfect time tonight and onwards to set up the manifestation of standing in your power. Finally, the angels are saying, finally, we are here at this point in humanity. They're so excited, the words aren't coming out. They're saying we're so excited because it's time for everybody to, we get to stand back and watch all of you rise. All of you stand up and be counted. All of you guys start to make the change because we can't do it for you. The message is you are the only ones that can stand in your power. So if each of you can do it individually, it adds to the mass consciousness. It means you light up somebody else by being lit. So it's that fiery energy in the solar plexus. Yay! Thank you for joining me all. The light in me honors the light in you. I appreciate all of your love and your just watching my videos. I'm very excited. I love sharing this information. And I will join you next week for the next video, which is to do with the light codes and light connections. because I'm waiting on a particular deck to get here so I can actually do the video. So, love yous all, and have a lovely, peaceful night. And so it is. Bye.